So, good evening, everyone. My name is Angelica Filaso. Today, I'm going to discuss the topic gender and sexuality as a psychosocial issue. So, can I ask,
Can I ask, um,
can I ask
Good
someone
evening,
who
ma'am.
can, ano, sa iyo, o pagtanaw niya initial na picture? Anyone? So, as you can see, nga di, is there's a kaning panghilo ay bitaw, 'di ba? Yay gloves, then panghilo ay sa CR, spray, yaon kana siya. Then there's also a baby. So kung makita nimo siya, this refers to women, 'di ba? Makita nimo na ginaano siya na women. So this code is reproductive roles. Reproductive roles refers to women na dapat sila yadtong mag-bear ng child as well as mag-rear ng child and um, maghinlo ng bahay or any household chores ilayaon, that is their job. So that's called reproductive roles. Here naman sa pictures is you can see a strong word and kaning uh, the man nagwork siya. So this refers to men or males. Ang tawag ini siya is productive roles, which refers to the role of economic production and related tasks, engaging in public affairs and living of and living. So nag ano siya nag refer to siya sa men na ilayaon mga trabaho na mag-work ng mga kaning mga bugat ganon. Yan ang tawag po is productive roles, which refers to men mostly. So psychosocial is a term pertains to psychological and social factors and interaction of these factors. So ang psychosocial is this refers to the psychological and social factors niya. Also ang interaction nila. So the way you interact with with the environment or with the people around you, and how you think or how you perceive those interaction nimo sa imong palibot. Then psychosocial issues, need and concern relating to one or all of the psychosocial dimension. So this refers to the mga issue nimo relating to the psychosocial dimension. We're going to um, discuss the psychosocial dimension later. So, reproductive role, as what I've said, a social script ascribed to individual pertaining to their role in childbearing and child rearing and related tasks as maintaining the household. Then, productive role, as what I've said, is script and described to individuals pertaining to their role in economic production and related tasks such as engaging in public affairs and living in the world of the work. So what the psychosocial mean it is a encompassing term. It is a comprised by two primary aspects, which is psychological and social. Psychological is it anchors itself in the field of psychology, which is the way you think, uh, um, as well as the behavior or unconscious, your unconscious think bitaw, the way na mag ano ka think. Then social, it anchors itself with the field of sociology, which is kaning the human social relationship, the social behavior, your social interactions. So there are psychological domains, which is the effect, behavior, and cognition. So the three primary psychological domains are the effect or the affective domain. This pertains to the people's emotion and feelings. So from the word itself, emotion and feelings. Emotion ng isa ka tao as well as the feelings. The second is behavior or behavioral domain, pertains to people's action, both observable or overt, or not observable or covert. This refers to the action ng ng imo gi-interact on how you observe na makita nimo, and not observable kanang dili nimo makita. Pero kanang dili nimo makita is example ng yaon is the way sila mag-think, ang ilang mga sub-dream ganon, yan yung covert or not observable. Then the third is cognition or cognitive domain, pertains to thoughts process such as memory, perception, or information processing. So ang cognition is the way you perceive, or paano siya ano ba tawag dun? Giuno mo siya pag pagka perceive, ano yung word? Another word. Perceive or the memory, pag-process ng information, yaan siya. Kung example yon, may milakaw, then ay okay, may milakaw, then ngato siya padung sa kuan, 7-Eleven, ay okay, may paliton yan, ganon. That is the cognitive or cognitive domain. What? Sabot sa kagikuan. So there are three dimensions of psychosocial: the awareness, the intimacy and relationship, and well-being. So awareness, one of example of the psychosocial dimension, it focused attention and knowledge. Being self-aware means recognizing one's strengths, weaknesses, interests, aspiration, values, fears, among many others of one's identity. So self-awareness, this refers to kung unoy kasayod na kao sa imo sarili, if kung unoy mo mga strength, ganon, mga fear, interest, yan yung self-awareness. But in gender and sexuality, self-awareness means you have to know what your gender, your sexuality is, the way you express yourself, that you're comfortable of who you are, of what you are, who do you like, ganon. But this self-awareness is dapat gayud may matinding reflection to yourself, kay sometimes basing kuanda kaning, sometimes basing long nakita gusto ko siya, kay na-attract ako kay beauty siya, but not love mo gay diyan siya, ganon yan. Next is intimacy and relationship. This pertains to two or more people that interact with each other. Then they show more of their self. They share mga ano kaning mga about themselves that forms into a relationship such as friendship, romantic relationship, family relationship, ganon. That is relationship. So intimacy, it is a state of extreme emotion, closeness, such as each party's personal space can be entered by the other party without causing discomfort to the former. So intimacy means kanang kuan na ka kanang dili ka ang comfortable na maghawid-hawid sa iya, maghag-hag, mag kiss-kiss, ganon. Yun yung intimacy. Bale, you're comfortable with who you are, who you're comfortable with who you with who with you, who are with you. You're comfortable. Example ng intimacy is kanang romantic relationship. Kamo, sa iyong mga uyab, 'di ba? You're comfortable with hugging him or her, kissing him, ganon. So that is intimacy. So human relationship, a bond formed between two or more people. Nasabi ko na to kanina, which is called human relationship. Na two or more people are bond then manifested through communication and interaction. So they form of family, friendship, romantic relationship, etc. Socialization, process by which we learn cultural norms and tradition. So socialization refers this to when you're interacting with someone or communicating. Syempre, as we communicate and interact, we will learn their culture, norms, their traditions, 'di ba? So that is socialization. We know what ano yung ilang mga culture, mga traditions, ganon. Then, meaning making, are rational beings who are capable of making sense of our experience vis-a-vis the influence of our environments and integrate this interpretation into our own choices. Meaning making, sorry, ang ibig sabihin niya is, for example of this is, you see two people, lalaki and babae. They're walking, then nakita niyo mo naghahawid sila, nagholding hands sila. Then ang meaning making dito is in how you perceive or giunsa nimo pag-process yaon siya na situation. So mulang ka na alag holding hands sila, so that means they're oyabaya. So yun yung meaning making. You're making you're making a meaning of that kind of situation, of that kind of people. So that is all my report. Well-being will be reported by Mr. Antonio. I think Antonio is not around po. So ako na lang po mag-report.
Yes, Miss Filasol, please continue.
Okay, well-being it is important to consider that the aim is for people to achieve the experience of a state of well-being, a state of satisfaction, meaning, and purpose in life. So well-being refers to satisfaction, meaning, and purpose in life. kanang you are satisfied of what you have, of what you kung ano man sa imo, and you know what's your purpose in life, and you know what's the meaning that you are um, that you are born in this world. So well-being means you are satisfied, then you know what you want and what do you want to be. Objective. This is observable and can be evaluated for its presence or absence in the environment. So well-being means well-being objective well-being means uh, your ano object in life. Ano ba yung reason uh, why you're in this world? Ano ba yung reason bakit ginawa mo to? Ano ba yung reason bakit uh, you are here, ganon. Then, subject well-being. This is one's personal experience of satisfaction, meaning, and purpose. In some instances, the environment may not provide for one's needs, yet a person experiences well-being. In other instances, even when needs are provided for, one's well-being is one thing. So subjective well-being means um, this is the personal experience of satisfaction. Subjective to you are satisfied. You're satisfied of something na you have. You're satisfied na this is who you are. So, there are four dimensions of well-being: the physical, emotional, mental, and material. So, the physical, this is refers to physical and biological health. Syempre, when you are living sa gayod, you're not just you have to take care of your physical health. So this refers to your physical health. Dapat kanang waray mo mga samad or something like waray mo stressed. I mean, that's mental na yan. Waray mo kanang gikapoy imong lawas, dapat imong lawas is healthy. Dapat you're eating good, you're eating good foods. Yan yung about physical. Then emotional, a positive feeling, mood stability. This refers to your mga feelings. Dapat dili ka perminti gahilak, always happy, enjoy the life, ganon. And then mental, refers to clarity of mind, healthy thoughts. So mental means your mental health. Ito yung dapat positive ka perminti. Dili ka perminti maglaong na, hala, oh my god, bagsak ako, oh my gosh, mamatay na ako, ganon. Dapat always positive. Like I said, enjoy your life, ganon. And then material, available and adequate financial and other resources. Material, this refers to kanang mga objects, or for example kanang gapalit ka ng Blackpink light stick. Oh my god, I'm so satisfied na. You're satisfied kasi your happiness is came from that Blackpink light stick, diba? And then or another one is kanang money. Yes, may ako kwarta, pwede na ako magpalit ng mga foods, ganon. Yan yung material. Okay, so that is all for the psychosocial as a gender and sexuality as a psychosocial issue. The next would be love.
Okay, thank you for that, Miss Velasol. So, um, about her report, gender and sexuality as a psychosocial issue. So, um, since the human female is capable of bearing a child, the society interprets this as this capacity associated to womanhood. So, um, as we have observed, no, um, that reproductive role of women having um, been able to bear a child um, sets an expectation among women na dapat as babae you have to be able to bear a child, no? On the other hand, um, because males don't have that capability to bear a child, but they have muscular frame, no? So society expects that males have will be able to perform productive role. Thus, society associate this role um, to men, no? However, although there are distinct physiological differences, mat, much of this are their capabilities, except those involved in reproduction can actually be performed by either male or female. So that is why we can exemplify that gender and sexuality is not only biological in nature and physiological, but also psychological and social. So the term psychosocial is comprised of two primary aspects. What are these two primary aspects? Gani?
Psychosocial ito, no? Psychology and social po.
Okay, that is psychological and social. So when we say psychological, it pertains to your mental processes and your behavior. While social, it pertains to your um, human relationship or your connection and interaction with the people around you. Okay? So next is we have the psychosocial dimension. So there are three. So awareness, intimacy, and relationship, and then well-being. So for awareness, this is our conscious understanding of ourselves, no, of other people, no, who kinsa ka as a person, what are the things that you like, no, so that is awareness. And then um, because we are not as isolated, we are social beings, we live our lives in relation to other people, right? That is why as apart from we aside from we try to understand ourselves more, we also make an effort to learn to understand other people, no, for our um, because if we learn to understand other people, then it would be easier for us to interact with them, right? So next is intimacy and relationship, no? So um, human relationship is a bond formed between two or more people, manifested through communication and interaction. So um, relationship is not only limited to your kuan kanang uyab imong partner, but also it can be in a form of family, friends, romantic relationship, and others. So um, our interaction or our the bond that we have or the relationship that we have with these people, no? Um, where we share our resources and our emotions, no? It gives us it gives us kumbaga a way for us to understand ourselves because we we could learn from them, 'di ba? Um, sometimes we get wisdom from the people that we surround with, no? From who we interact with, no? That is why um, it's important also that you go out from your comfort zone or you go out from your kumbaga shell, no? You learn to communicate with other people, no? Dili necessary nga kailangan makig i-friend nimo tanan, but at least have one person that you trust, no? Nga mastoryahan gyud nimo. So, the process of knowing others and allowing others to know you is intimacy, no? Common in our that is commonly seen in our romantic relationship, no? And next is well-being. So this is your satisfaction, how you find satisfaction, meaning and purpose in your life. So that it could be in a form of objective well-being, which which you find satisfaction on external factors, or pwede pa siya subjective well-being, satisfaction in your personal experience, no? How you find satisfaction, meaning and purpose, um, depending on what you have, ano? And then next topic is love, intimacy, and relationship. Okay, so please start.
Miss Bertulfo.
Hello, ano ay gagawin guys? Madungog ba?
Yes po.
Yes po. Love, intimacy, and relationship. So, definition of love. So, what is love? So, love is a complex phenomenon characterized by an effective and cognitive intuition to someone and, and a set of social behaviors geared towards possession or love or, uh, encompasses of range of strong and positive emotional and mental state, which is can be romantic love, unconditional love, di ba? I know now we have different definition of love as our own, di ba? Makainom ka na ang love is like, love is risky, di ba? Because kanang di ba masakitan man jud ta at the same time. So that's it. So intimacy is the psychological component of love, knowing and being known by someone in a deeply personal level or emotional closeness and connection. So, um, intimacy, it is about it is, it means when two people become one so that they never feel alone in the world. Like, because ano, intimacy is the closeness between the two. And also, intimacy comes with two parts. So the first part of intimacy is the closeness. Ano to, like, with like, kanang nag-schedule sila o kanang like day, then to have more time together and to feel the closeness. And the second part of the intimacy is the authenticity, which is na Like if you're not sharing your thoughts, like who you are, ambitions, desires, and sa imong mga sa imong partner, if dili ka mag-share sa mga ana, dili na siya matawag og intimacy because dapat you have to share yourself, like who you are, ana, that is the the intimacy. And then the passion, it is the the emotive physical component of love drives towards sexual and romantic attraction. It is a strong liking or desire for the person. Like, pinanggahan ko ani, kanang passion lang na to, like what you have. And then the commitment, decision to engage and maintain a loving relationship means you'll keep treating your partner with respect even you are upset or angry, diba? And also means that you have to promise to support your partner, um, like supporting mo sa karon o sa future. Ay, you are committed naman, you're committed naman sa mong partner, di ba? The relationship is a social bond among among individual manifested through communication and other form of interaction. These bonds may be biological or determined by social contracts such as consensus or laws. So, so kabalo naman to na what is relationship? It is the connection between the two of us, between the two, like how they build the relationship much stronger, nga na siya. Like, sa relationship na to sa atong, with the other person. And then, love as a human experience. So, it is a culture universal. So, love is an experience that transcends time and culture, although there are a variation across time and place as to how it seen and expressed. The experience of love is common to all. So this means that uh, people before us, or such as our grandparents, parents, and other adolescents like us, like, ano, isang asa sila nagpuyo, like sa other country, na-encounter gapon nila ang love as we do. Because the way we appreciate and experience, bisan pag lahi ng culture, tradition, gender, and love is like, because love chooses equality. And then love as a social phenomenon. Uh, it results from our interaction and relationship with the people around us, like um, loving a person, no, anang, like loving a person doesn't only require one person because diba uh, no man is an island, so it always required for all the people that love that you love the the people in the society, or like we call spread love everywhere you go, because when the day is done, the most important thing is loving people and sharing love. And second one is that uh, love as an emotion. uh, di ba naman tayo basic emotions like joy, sadness, fear, happiness, and anger. And these emotions we usually express to the other people. And also, love is a complex because, di ba, if you are in sa sa relationship or sa in love, you should be ready because in love there will be a risk. Always should not, because di ba, sometimes bitaw nagiaway mahitabo, and pero dili na siya ang cause for the breakup or separation. Dapat there's always a reason na dapat na-build up ang love and grow the relationship stronger, because it's not love that is complicated. It is actually the theme of love. And the next one is the neurobiological event. So, the study of experience of love is now often studied in neuroscience. with, with key findings regarding how love can be observed as it occurs in the nervous systems, including brain activity and this release and, and movement of various neurotransmitters, mechanical, chemicals, and facilitate the human experience as a biological event. The neuron, which means nerve cells of the brain. So, according to the study of neurobiological events, that love is being passed on within our nervous system, including our brain, our spinal cord, and our nerves, among uh, our nerves, among others. So these are responsible for our ability to process and transmit our essential information about among the many organs of our body. So the third one is the dynamic, the different theories of love. Dynamic view on love. So Sigmund
Excuse
Freud,
me. Wait lang.
forwarded, it is a collective term which pertains, excuse me, position provided by
Excuse me,
Sigmund
Miss
Freud,
Rodolfo. I
as
think, well,
well
the
as the
free
succeeding theories that support, define, and refute this proposition.
Miss Divine.
So, ang dynamic love, basta ang concept lang sa dynamic of love, like, we fall in love with people whom we deeply respect because they have
Divine.
something that we want or we
Dev.
desire for ourselves. So, this stream from our unconscious mind,
Hello, Miss Divine. I'm
like
sorry to
na
cut you
wala
off.
nakabalo na, wala na talaga, ma'am.
I'm sorry to cut you off. I think mahuman na ang kanang free nga kaning sa Google Meet is 1 hour. So, plus, pag maputol gani siya, mobalik ta with the same link. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Please continue, Miss Divine.
Ang signal yan. Nakita.
Sorry, mag-continue na po love ng sir.
Yes po.
So, ang dynamic love, so, balik ko sa dynamic love, so, the psychodynamic theory possesses that we have desires and motives followed by our life and death instinct. Love, like, on someone because so, might, like, before we have something and something, um, something we want and really, like, we don't really realize that wala ka kabalo na formulate na siya natin. Basta ano lang, concept lang is like we falling in love lang. And then there are two types of instinct, life instinct and death instinct. Life instinct is the desirable behaviors that promote positive relationships. And death instinct is abusive behaviors that hurt, manipulate, or harm ourselves and others. Continue na din sa color wheel of love. John Allen is a Canadian psychologist that suggested that there are 6 types of interpersonal love. There are primary types and secondary types. So first one is the eros, first sexual and romantic. So this type of love is that illustrates sexual attraction and physical desires towards the others. So for example, sa mga married couples, people share their love each other like sexually and attract. And then next one is philia or friendly. This type of love is linked with loyalty, companionship, and trust. For example, ano sa mga friendship, like we share our trust with others. Australia also shares among these who have similar values and shared success. That is sports, religions, ano ba rin ano, parental management. They are from, parent love. This type of love describes the unconditional love that parents uh, have for their children. It defines the unconditional approval or acceptance and sacrifices. Diba, ang parents, sinasacrifice nila, nag-sacrifice nila for their children. And that also, wala ilahang way of ano, express their love for the children. And then the secondary type, the pragma or the practical type, practical love. This type of love continues to develop throughout the years and portrays implementation and balance. So, ang example ano is mga long-lasting love, diba? Mga serious love, sa mga living tayo, like, sa mga marriage love, diba? Like forever, legit. And ang mga practical love, legit sila. And then the agape. Agape or universal love. This type of love that people feel for other humans, for nature and for higher power. This love can be easily expressed among to meditation, nature, intuition, or spirituality. Like, ano siya, agape is perfect, unconditional, no, unconditional, sacrificial, and pure. So, ang example ano is you can relate to God's incomparable love with humankind. Like, you love them na tanan humankind na walay pili and pantay-pantay. So, pili siya or self-love. This type of love brings to the self, diba? Self-love relation to self-confidence and self-worth and is necessary for sense of purpose. So, be mindful that na ang fellowship can be healthy because you become narcissistic behaviors and arrogance. So, at the same time, fellowship can be healthy in the sense that we can love ourselves first before we learn to love others. And so self-love, and then the Robert's experience of love. We need,
Good evening. Robert's turned this triangular model of love have intimacy, spiritual, passion, commitment. Intimacy, feelings of closeness, connectedness, and warmth in a relationship, like in a general, refers to the level of proximity between two people. It requires vulnerability, openness, and trust. Intimacy have four types: physical, emotional, mental or intellectual, and spiritual. Physical, like your own touching, kissing, or cuddling with your partner, family, friends. Emotional, like pwede ka mo share ng imo feelings, mga fears and thoughts, mga overthink nimo kung ano dakan. Mental or intellectual. Mental intimacy refers to sharing your ideas, opinions, and life perspectives. Ang intellectual, challenging each other and being open to learning or at least considering the other person's ideas. Spiritual means feeling close without and validated and safe sharing your innermost ideas and beliefs on life's purpose. Ano na siya. And passion, drives that lead to physical attraction, sexual consummation, and related phenomena, like a strong liking or desire for or devotion to some activity, object, or concept. Commitment, agency component of choosing to engage in and maintain the relationship or your own uh, committed relationship occurs when a couple agrees upon a certain level of commitment to one another. For instance, when there is only passion but no other components, infatuation is formed. When there is only intimacy but no other components, there is liking. When there is only commitment, there is empty love. Empty love is yangani, like unhappy marriage that exists when spouses, intimacy, and passion, like an ila passion, disappear. However, when there is passion and intimacy, there is romantic love. We know that romantic love is a passionate love displayed through physical affection. Ang ganit, mga clinging na chills. When there is passion and commitment, there is ludic love. Ludic love is the people with ludic style view love as a game that they are playing to win. Ang ganit. When there is intimacy and commitment, there is friendly love. Friendly love, bonagdayon, yung gani,
Friend zone.
yung, it's a love that means you care for bitaw, eh, care for someone, and like they are important to you. Like that. When all three components are present, then we can say that consummate love exists. Consummate love is like the complete form of love, representing the ideal relationship towards which many people strive that, but which apparently few achieve. Romantic love. Romantic and compassionate love. Hatfield and Robson suggest that there are two general types of love, romantic love and compassionate love. Romantic love is characterized by intense passion, state of intense longing of union with your partner, or a feeling of love for, or yan, a strong attraction towards another person. Compassionate love is characterized by intense intimacy, emotional closeness, which is also characteristic of liking, or two people who share affection and commitment after like many years of marriage, though they no longer have passion for each other. Well, love is also have a love language. Garrett Chapman, a world-renowned author, suggested that people have various ways through which we give and receive love. He referred to these unique ways as love language. Love language. Words of affirmation, physical touch, quality time, receiving gifts, act of service. Words of affirmation tend to verbally express their thoughts and feelings of love towards the people they love. Like, yung sa partner, pwede ka mo lang, no, I really, really like you, kanang gid ako sa imo, mga ing-ana da. Yung maka-flatter kita sa iba na ta. Through ato mga words, mga physical touch. Express love non-verbally through hugs, kisses, or simply a tap on the back. Yaon, di ba na kita yun lang na di hugs, kisses sa atong mga family, friends, and partner. Quality time. Tend to value quality moments with their loved ones. Yaon, kibali, I'm into quality time. Kibali na ko love language, quality time. Gusto ko yung pumilig na magkita or yung talk, yun, mga ing-ana. Receiving gifts. Want to show and receive affection through materials, objects, especially during special occasions. Yon, hilig kita, manghatag-hatag, biskan uno, mga ing-ana gud mga gifts na biskan gamay ta, gusto gyapon nato ihatag sa ila. Kay amo sila na to, love language. Receiving gifts, yes. Act of service. Are much willing to serve the other person by helping her or him in things that they do. Like, yaon, pwede ka sabihan act of service, sumutabang kita sa ila, mga ing-ana gud. George Levinger's relationship stage theory. Acquaintance. Crucial at this stage is attraction. Attraction can take place in an enabling environment. It can happen when there is propinquity or proximity, when we are physically closer to one another. It can happen when there is exposure, when due to proximity. There are repeated possibilities of interaction. It can also happen when there is similarity, common preferences, interests, and probably beliefs and values. Like, like the friend of a friend who's always present at your group hangouts, but who you never hang out with unless your mutual friend is also present. Yung gani, yung gani ato, kibali ato crush, kibali friend sila ng imo friend, kibali sila dang close, kibali kamo, wala mo crush, dili ka mo close kay. Pero ang imo friend, close sila ng imo crush. Like that. Another joke. Sorry. Build up. Some acquaintances build up into deeper relationships. Frequency of interaction increases, kinds of activities shared become diverse. The involved parties begin to introduce one another to each other's friends and families, thus making the social network larger and interconnected. This is the stage when two persons test their boundaries, like working to build or maintain ethical relationships or networks or contacts with people who are or may be potentially helpful in achieving work related goals and establishing advantages. Consol- Consolidation or and continuation. This stage is when people commit to a long-term relationship with one another either through a personal agreement or a social legal agreement. Often, people set standards that are sustainable, such as ability of each other or to maintain a family or a household, readiness of each other to raise children, career and financial capacities. Like it is when people, after knowing each other well, decide to be in each other's company, and trust and transparency is essential for the charm to stay in relationship forever. Decline or deterioration. Some intimate relationships are unable to sustain and maintain their commitments or attraction for one. There may be a change in priorities between the individual couples such that the conjoined value of the partnership is not anymore sufficient. There may be infidelity, infidelity, the breach of loyalty and promises as agreed upon by both individuals. Or in other words, there may be an erection. Sorry guys, nasagot ako ko. Syllable differences which are already harming each individual and the partnership as a whole. Like lack of capa- capa- compatibility, trust, love, and care often lead to misunderstandings and serious struggles in relationships. Ending their termination. If a couple cannot address the problems that cause the relationship deterioration, the stages to go on terminate via marriage dissolution, collective agreement to separate, or in some cases, one partner simply leaving the other behind. Like relationship terminates due to any of the following reasons, like death of any one partner, o sa iyo duha, simba ko, divorce, mag-divorce ka mo, or separation. And that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Miss Divine. So, no other reporter?
Yes, ma'am, that is the end of ano, ma'am, reports sa love, intimacy, and relationship.
Okay, so any question, clarification from your classmates regarding the topic love, intimacy, and relationship? Anyone? Okay. So, my question, since you mentioned earlier about the five love language, so how can understanding these five love language improve your relationship? Why is it that in a relationship it is important that you understand these five love languages? Yes, Miss Angelica.
Kasi ma'am, without this love language po, kay murag ano lang kanang murag gaduwa da bito ka mo kasi kung wala kang kita waray word of affirmation, wala kang nakita action lamang, tapos wala ka na waray bito gisulti kibali uno ba kibali ikuan ka nang wa ka makasabot kay ano lang action lang dapat may ano lang may word of affirmation isab na okay amo yan iya ano ay kanang gusto takaw example gusto takaw tapos gusto takaw mo take ng another level for this relationship dapat may affirmation and as well as physical touch kasi ano kita kay kuan ka ng kuan sab kita kanang dili lang ingon na sa salita lang kita taman gusto nato ng hug pag kuan kita pag sad kita ganon mga physical touch po then quality time syempre need yun nato sab ng quality time dili lang per minute kang busy kasi kasi kung wayo time unsaon niyo pagka-band unsaon niyo pagka ano kanang mo deeper pa ang iyo relationship or you bond. Then receiving gifts, syempre, receiving gifts is also ano kanang part sab ng ano love kasi it means that ano pag you receive a gift it means that alo special ako sa iya ganon. And then act of service, syempre kung for example lang kanang dili ka makaabot sa kana na ano kay sa taas sa lagi syempre ang imo sub man mo help sa imo act of service ganon po so need gyud ng love language kasi without that murag wala lang ang ano your relationship that's all po.
Kay pwede sab
Okay.
siya maka-strong sa kuan mag-uyab no.
Okay, thank you for that additional input, Miss Princess. Okay, so that is true, Miss Angelica, no? So, these five languages are the ways which we express and receive love. No, dapat when you enter a relationship, dapat nakalatag na siya, no? Dapat i-communicate yun na nimo sa imuhang partner or sa inyuhang partner, no? Kay when you understand your own love language, if ikaw, di ba kita as a person naman yun tay own love language, no? It could be words of affirmation or acts of service, no? Mao na siya ang kind of love that we want to receive from our partner, and then most likely ato ang gusto ma-receive di sad na siya mao ato ang gusto i-give, no? So kailangan same mo kanang same mo gusto ay kanang makuha nimo unsay gusto sa isa ka person para kumbaga mag-meet gyud mo ana halfway para mag-work ang isa ka relationship. Kay di ay to imo ang gusto ma-receive from your partner is words of affirmation pero dili although aware siya pero dili pud siya naga-make og effort to kanang maghatag og words of affirmation sa imuha nga ba pakay ka, no? Ingon ana. So that could kuan kanang maka-create na siya o gap within the relationship. That is also na ako'y mga nabasa o na-watch nga videos related to that. Nga mao na ang uban is mangitag or
Lain.
makakitag laing person or mo nang reason why mag-cheat ang isa ka person because dili man na niya mag-get no nga love language sa iyahang partner, and then there comes someone na makahatag ana sa iyaha, especially kung communicate na sa person, communicate na nako for example, and then my partner is not doing anything para mag-work out ang isa ka relationship, then um, somehow mangita og lain. Pero of course, gina-discourage na to na siya, no? So, if you feel like ang isa ka person or imuhang partner kay wala naga-effort no sa imuhang gusto ma-receive no nga love language to make that relationship work out, then I think that's the time na you have to question no what is he willing to do, or is he willing to um, do anything to work for the para mag-work out ang isa ka relationship. No, dili gyud pwede nga magpa blind ha kay lisod na. So that is why it is important nga klaro gyud na sa inyong relationship, because di ba, like what I said, if your partner's love language is words of affirmation, then they would feel most loved when you express your appreciation and admiration for them verbally, no? Dili kung gift ilahang gusto, kay bisag tagaan pa na nimong house and lot kung iyahang yun love language nga gusto ma-receive is words of affirmation, lahi ra gyud ang feeling. Napoy uban nga person nga ganahan sila nga tagaan sila gifts per me. No, bahalag dili mo mag-story pila ka adlaw basta tagay lang gyud ang gift. Napoy ingon ana. And then there are also and on the other hand, if your love language or your partner's love language is act of service, then he or she may feel most love when your partner helps you with tasks or chores, no? So when you understand and respect each other's love language, then it will be better that you will meet each other's emotional needs and feel more connected in your relationship, no? So that is how important the five love languages